Today, we're looking at a blueprint for a future that honestly is arriving a lot faster than anyone expected. We're going to go way beyond AI as just, a helpful chatbot. We're diving into how it can become the central operating system for an entire company. Let's explore the blueprint for this AI-powered future.
I want you to start with this question right here. Forget about asking an AI to write a report for you. I want you to imagine a coordinated team of digital workers managing literally everything from your manufacturing output all the way to the truck routes that deliver your products 24/7. That's not science fiction, folks. It's the core idea we're digging into today. So here's our game plan. We'll start by defining this new AI coworker. Then we'll see how it tackles the real brain of the business. That's the planning and pricing. From there, we'll follow that into the physical world of the supply chain, take a quick peek under the hood at the tech, and then finally lay out a really practical roadmap for building this AI workforce.
So, how do we get from our manual present to that automated future? Well, the first step is really understanding a fundamental shift in mindset. We're not just talking about speeding up the old ways of doing things, we are talking about replacing them with an entirely new operating system for the business.
You know the old way. I think we're all familiar with it, right? Manual work, data is trapped in different departments, and you're just constantly reacting to problems as they pop up. The AI-powered way completely flips this on its head. It's integrated, it's predictive, and this is the most important part. It's autonomous. It doesn't just give you a report, it actually takes action.
The key concept that makes all of this possible is agentic AI. And this is crucial. We are not talking about one giant AI brain here. Think of it more like a digital team. You might have a planning agent, an execution agent, maybe a quality control agent, all of them specialized, all collaborating, and all using the same tools your human teams use today. And why does that even matter? Well, because it unlocks a totally new level of performance. Your operations can run continuously. Decisions that used to take weeks of meetings can now happen in minutes. And by automating all that complex but repetitive work, it frees up your best people to focus on strategy and growth. The things that humans do best. Okay, so let's put this concept to work. Let's focus on the strategic brain of the operation. How does an AI coworker handle the really thinky parts of the business, like figuring out what to sell, where to sell it, and for how much? Traditionally, forecasting has always been a bit of a guessing game, right? It's based on historical sales. But an AI agent doesn't just look at the past. It is constantly scanning thousands of real-time signals to build a much richer, way more accurate picture of the future. And the signals it's tracking are incredibly diverse. I mean, this goes so far beyond just last quarter's sales figures. We're talking about weather forecasts that might impact demand, local holidays, even broad economic trends. The AI is what connects these seemingly unrelated dots into one cohesive prediction. And this just illustrates the process beautifully. The agents ingest all those signals, they use them to forecast demand. Then, critically, they also model elasticity. They know precisely how a price change will affect sales. And the final output isn't just another dashboard, it's a direct recommendation for the best strategy delivered right to a human co-pilot for that final approval. And this isn't just theory. The single biggest lever that AI pulls here is replacing pricing guesswork with mathematical certainty. The ability to precisely measure price elasticity instead of just relying on gut feel leads to significant, measurable improvements in financial outcomes. Okay, so the AI has created a brilliant plan. Now what? Well, the next step is putting that plan into motion in the real physical world of factories and warehouses and trucks. This is where the intelligent supply chain comes in. A core tool here is the digital twin. Imagine a perfect live replica of your entire supply chain living inside a computer. Before committing to a plan in the real world, the AI agents can run thousands of simulations in this virtual sandbox. What if a supplier is late? What if a shipping lane closes? They can test for every single possibility and find the most resilient path forward, all without any real-world risk. And the results of this intelligence in action are super concrete. In manufacturing, these AI-driven programs boost factory throughput. In logistics, dynamic routing that reacts to live traffic can slash fuel costs. And with smarter inventory policies, companies can hold significantly less stock and still meet customer demand. To make this even more real, just think about the specific jobs these agents are doing. One agent might be monitoring sensor data from a machine and trigger a maintenance request before it breaks.
Another is constantly rerouting a whole fleet of trucks to avoid congestion. And a third is watching temperature sensors in a refrigerated container to make sure a shipment of food doesn't spoil.
Okay, this all sounds amazing. I get it. But how does it actually work? Let's take a quick look under the hood at the core technology that makes this whole digital workforce possible.
It all starts with the data. The foundation is a concept called a direct lakehouse. The idea is actually simple, but it's incredibly powerful. All of your business data, from sales to manufacturing to finance, lives in one single place. This zero-copy approach means that both your AI agents and your human analysts are always looking at the exact same up-to-the-second information. No more confusion. You can think of the whole system as a simple three-layer stack. At the very bottom, you've got your data in the lakehouse. In the middle, you have the architecture, which is a special protocol that lets the agents communicate. And then, at the top, you have the applications themselves, the AI agents and the human copilots they work with. Now, that middle layer, the model context protocol, it's basically a universal translator. It takes a high-level goal, something like increase production of product X by 10%, and translates it into the specific commands and actions needed to operate complex software like SAP. It's the bridge between the AI's brain and the company's existing nervous system.
So how do you get there? I mean, this isn't about flipping a switch one day. It's about a deliberate, phased transformation of the organization. Let's look at the practical roadmap for building your very own AI workforce.
And this is so crucial. This transformation is just as much about people and process as it is about technology. It requires creating entirely new roles, like AI safety officers. It means investing in upskilling your current teams. And it absolutely demands a new layer of governance to make sure the AI is operating safely and is aligned with the business goals. The journey can be broken down into really manageable steps. The first 90 days are all about assessment and picking a single, high-impact starting point. By 6 months, the goal is to have a pilot up and running that proves the value. And then, within a year, you can begin to scale that success across the entire enterprise. Ultimately, the vision isn't just about automating tasks. It's about building a true operating system for the business, one that doesn't just execute commands, but also learns from its results, adapts to changing conditions, and gets progressively better and better over time. And that brings us to the end. I just want to leave you with one final thought, to bring it back to your world. If you could hand off just one complex, data-heavy task to an autonomous AI agent tomorrow, what would it be?